Hey, amazing artists. Today we're going to be doing some paper art with our construction paper. We are going to make these amazing cats, just like in the story Black Cat, White Cat. We are also going to take the leftover paper and we are going to make our own little origami cat to go with it. So follow along with me and I'll show you all the steps. All right, the first thing we're going to do is get out a piece of your black construction paper from your construction paper set and a piece of white construction paper. And that is step one. The next thing I'm going to have you do is take your black piece of paper and fold it in half this way. Not the long skinny hot dog shape, but the shorter hamburger style fold. Make sure these ends look even and then crease. All right, now the next thing we need to do is grab our pencil and we are going to draw the shape of a cat. So the first thing you want to do there is you're going to make a big, it's kind of hard to see. Let me get our white colored pencil so you can see. Okay, so we're going to draw a curved line that goes up and over like this. And then we're going to draw two triangles. 1, 2. Now, we are going to cut out this shape, but we want to be very careful to cut it out completely because we need this cat shape for the next step. So with my scissors, I'm going to cut around my line. You can use a white crayon too, or you might be able to see your pencil mark just fine, but for the camera, I needed that white so you would all be able to see that. Okay, I'm trying to be very careful here as I cut. Perfect. And now when I turn it over, I have that perfect little cat face. The next thing I need to do is open this piece of paper up and I need to cut right down that line very carefully. There's my folded line and I am cutting very, very carefully. All right. The next thing we're going to need out of our bag is our glue stick. So I'm getting back into my art bag and getting my glue stick out. All right. I want to make sure that my cat matches up here. And then I'm going to get my white piece of paper. I am going to put my cat here. And then I'm going to take this side and I'm going to turn it over this way. All right. And now I have the mirror image of my cat from this side onto this side. So I have my little black cat and my little white cat. I'm going to take my glue stick here and I'm going to put the glue on the back of my cat all the way around the edge and then wiggle through the middle to make sure he's going to stick. And I want to make sure I line it up so it touches right at the edge of the paper. I'm going to push down to make sure it's really pushed on there. Now I'm going to turn my paper this way and I'm going to take my black paper and I'm going to go around the edge with my glue stick. And I'm going to take that piece and very carefully, this is the hard part because if you put it sideways, it's not going to look right. So what you're going to want to do is carefully make sure that this corner touches. Take your time, do not rush. Very carefully push down there. Now on this side, I want to make sure that this goes down right in the corner And this is touching the edge very carefully. Then I can start pushing down on all the sides and making sure I can smooth my paper out so it is just connected at all these corners very evenly. Now is the fun part. It's time to give these kitty cats a face. You need a white crayon or a white colored pencil to draw the face on your black cat. We are going to start with 2 little circles right here for our cat's eyes. The next thing we're going to do is put a triangle in the middle for the cat's nose. Next, we're going to put a little U shape that comes down here and another U shape that comes down here. The next step is to put some whiskers. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to take our paper and turn it over and get out our black crayon. On this side, we're going to draw those 2 round circle eyes. And next, you're going to draw a triangle nose. And we're going to draw a little U shape and a U shape. And then we are going to give him 3 whiskers. All right, and now we have finished our amazing white cat, black cat, just like the book Black Cat, White Cat by Sylvia Brando. On the back of your paper, remember to write your name. And I can't wait to see the cats that you create. If you have a little extra time, we can make something out of this leftover piece from the other half of our black paper. So we can take our black and white cats and move them to the side and take this paper and we need to turn it into a square. You can do that by taking this corner of the paper and we fold it down, down, down. That's not even yet. We want it to touch the side so it makes a nice point right here. That wouldn't be even either. We want it right on the line. And now I'm going to cut off this extra rectangle right here. So I take my scissors and I say goodbye, little rectangle. And now I have a perfect square. We're going to keep it in that triangle shape with a point up at the top. And we are going to fold it in half. Now that we folded it in half, we're going to open it back up and you can see that fold line right there. We're going to take this corner and we're going to fold it up so it kind of sticks out. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Take this corner and I'm going to fold it up so it kind of sticks up and out. Now I'm going to take this piece at the top and I'm going to fold it down. And now when we fold it over, we have a little cat face. And again, we can give it a little cat face with some cat eyes. And a little cat nose. And those little U shapes for the mouth. And 3 little whiskers. 1, 2, 3. And now you have an origami cat. And you have the cats that you made with paper cutting. If you want your cat to stay folded, you can always take a little bit of glue and put a little drop of glue on the back and push that piece down and then it will stay. And then you can also put a little drop of glue back here to get the ears to stay down and fold it down. All right, look at that awesome cat. I can't wait to see all the awesome paper art that you create.